बुक शेयर करता हूँ। एक सेकंड। यस, आगे। मैं समझा मनी मैग्नेट सब लोग जल्दी आ जाएंगे। क्या बहुत बड़ा महत्व है।
सर जिसको न, चाहिए वो आ गया सर।
दैट्स गुड। बस ए, चल जो हम लोग देखते हैं, चल इट इट्स एयरपोर्ट में, मतलब इट क्या बोलते हैं उसको, दिखाता है कि पैसे का बारिश हो रहा है। सिंबोलिज्म ऑफ मनी रेनिंग। गुड वन। मनी मैग्नेट। एक मिनट। ये कोई आया नहीं कल का, किसने क्या किया नहीं किया हुआ है। मैजिक 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 इंग्रेडिएंट। हाँ चांदनी जी, कल का किया था आपने, फ्राइडे का असाइनमेंट। एक्चुअली 2 दिन मिला आपको सबको। यू कुड हैव कंप्लीट ऑल द असाइनमेंट, फ्रैंकली।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग चांदनी। एनीवे, तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द मनी मैग्नेट। स्लोली मैंने भेज तो दिया मैसेज सबको।
ये क्या है?
हाँ पंकज जी, गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग।
शुरुआत थी कि इट इज ओनली विद द ग्रेटिट्यूड दैट लाइफ बिकम्स रिच। It is only with the gratitude that life becomes rich. That is, moreover, 1906-1945 लुथरन पेस्टर। ये लिख रहे, इतना सुंदर लिखा है कि ग्रेटिट्यूड है तो ही आपके लाइफ में पैसा आएगा। यू वांट टू सी मनी, यू हैव टू बी इन ग्रेटिट्यूड। टू बिकम रिच, यू हैव टू बी इन ग्रेटिट्यूड। इन्होंने एक बहुत सुंदर वाक्य लिखा है। क्यों लिखा है सुंदर, बोलता हूँ आपको। वेन यू आर इन ग्रेटिट्यूड, जब तो आप आशावादी बनते हो, होपफुल बनते हो, देन ओनली यू कैन गेट समथिंग। जब आशा ही नहीं है, when you don't have any hope only, you cannot get anything. And gratitude, only way you can be in hope, you can be in love, all from gratitude, all the positive things start. So when you see that chart of energy, तो बाकी सब कुछ नीचे आता है, बाकी ग्रेटिट्यूड ये सब ऊपर आते हैं, लव एंड ऑल दिस। ओके, एनीबॉडी हु कैन रीड फॉर मी?
सर may I?
Oh yes, man. Thank you very much.
Good morning everyone.
गुड मॉर्निंग।
Good morning, man.
Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It is the golden rule of whole life, whether it is your health, job, relationship, or money. The more grateful you can be for the money you have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the poorer you will become. Today's
Go
magical
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reason people complain about money into act of gratitude. And so it has doubled the power to change the circumstances of your money. You will be replacing a complaint which make you poorer with gratitude, which magically brings you
Really
riches.
brings you the riches. So,
Magically,
लिखा है gratitude is riches. A complaint is poverty. When you are complaining, you cannot even think of doing something good because you are in mode of complaining. तो आपका पूरा फोकस कहाँ पर है? कैसे मैं और बुरा दिखाऊं किसी का, कैसे और ज्यादा कंप्लेन करूं, हाउ कैन आई बी बेस्ट कंप्लेनर. So your whole focus is on complaining, is not on earning. But when you are in gratitude, your focus is on being happy. जो भी है, whatever I have, I am happy with that. So where are you focusing? On money. Whatever money I have, I am happy with that money. So now you are hopeful. Why you are hopeful? Because you are happy with the money that you have, the little money that you have, you are happy. So your hope increases because you are happy. Now you are not complaining. So now your mind is free. Your mind is open. You are thinking with open mind and looking forward for more money because you are grateful for whatever little you have. Therefore, you are looking for now more because you not you are not in lack, but at that point also you are in abundance. Whatever little you are in gratitude and you are in abundance with your mind, with your feeling. So you can attract more money. Even money will come to the person who is happy and who is welcoming money. It cannot come to a person who is always complaining and resisting money by complaining. What you do when you complain, you resist, you say bad about money. So today's magical practice will will give you the good reason why you should not complain and be into act of gratitude. You turn one of the biggest reason people complain. जो मेन कंप्लेन है उसके लिए वो करेंगे and it will make you go into gratitude. So now in this chapter we'll learn why we should not complain and we should be in gratitude always. If you want more money, if you want to be rich, if you want to be in abundance, we should be in gratitude. The reason will come ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Most people won't think they complain about money. But if there is lack of money in their life, they are complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words. And most people aren't aware of many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thought or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaint come when money has to be paid out. If you don't have enough money, paying your bill can be one of the most difficult thing to do. It can seem there like there is a greatest stream of bill, then there is money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, then what you are really doing is complaining about money, and complaining keeps you in
You
poverty.
in poverty, yes. So most of people wouldn't think they complain about money. उनको लगता है हमें complain करो. But जब बोलते हैं अरे पैसा नहीं है, या वो feeling आती है, oh I don't have enough money. I wanted so and so thing. I don't have money. This is one of sort of complaining. So it happens through thoughts, sometimes through words, some through thoughts. So the way you feel. See what happens when you feel that you don't have enough or you want something and you don't have money. That feeling itself creates some vibes which are negative. So you might be, sometimes you become negative, sometimes you become jealous of somebody that he has, I don't have. Actually, we are supposed to be happy. Suppose, Pallavi, you see a woman with a purse that you love. I say many of the ladies love the purse. They are very costly and extremely costly. So if you see a purse on somebody's hand, you should feel happy. You know why? You're not happy about what she's having. You're happy about that purse. You love that purse. So you should feel happy. Otherwise, what happens? You are complaining about that purse also. When you say, "Arey, she has, I don't have," it is sort of a complaint. So you have to understand when you talk of something and say that, oh, I don't have, or you so lack, that is also a complaining. एक मिनट मैं करता हूँ. Yeah. So when you talk like that, even that is complaining. Not about complaining directly. Even feeling lack or feeling you don't have, it is a sort of complaining because your vibes that goes out of the emotions that you feel are negative. And mostly when you don't have enough money and you have to pay, that time you feel that lack, you feel that pinch. Actually, whenever you pay money, say for grocery or you want to restaurant or anywhere else, you should bless that money, let this money go to this uh, waiter or this grocer, and let everybody prosper who had put their effort in getting me this grocery or this food in the restaurant. We should be so kind and so grateful that I got food because I had money. So let this money go to everybody. So by that, you are, you are being in gratefulness. Even when you're paying, you are in gratitude for that money. So that money you are attracting back. You are attracting that money back because while paying also you are putting so much of gratitude to that money so that it comes back to you. It is something that you have to understand that whenever you are happy about money, like a person, good morning, Bullet, like a person in a relationship, if you are happy with somebody, they are attracted. Same way, if you're happy while paying the money also, you attract them back. So always remember, whenever you're paying, you should put a lot of gratitude and say that let this money pass to all the people who had put the effort in this and give them lot of blessing. Let them be let their life be very fruitful, very happy, or whatever. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Lavi, you're mute.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
If you don't have enough money, the last thing you would normally do is feel grateful for your bills. But in fact, that is exactly what you have to do to receive more money in your life. To have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything you do with money. And begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must be you must do the exact opposite,
take a
which is to be grateful for goods or service you have received for those who build you. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet.
a money magnet. अब देखो क्या होता है बल्लवी, when you're paying money, why you want money? Because with the money you can buy service and buy goods. Otherwise, money has got no value. But because you can buy, we need money. So while paying, you are not giving money, but you are actually getting what you are getting. You are receiving that service. You are receiving that goods. Therefore, you are blessing the money. That the money has been put in the right place, in the right use, and in the right hand. So normally we can't do it. When you are paying, the last thing we'll think about. But this should be the first thing because of that money, you have received what you were supposed to receive. Because of that money, you receive that good or services. And therefore, you have to be very, very blessed and feel grateful that money was so put so in the right use, and this money will flow back to me. This money will come back to me because I am using it in the right way with the respect, with the gratitude. I'm giving this money, so it will go into others' hand and come back to me in a much better form or much larger, amount, whatever. But that you don't have to say. You just bless it, and it will come to you back. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Hello, madam.
Yes.
To be grateful.
To be grateful for a bill, think about how much you have been benefit from the services or good on the bill. If it is payment for the rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you are living in it. What if the only way you could live in the home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institution or places to rent? Most of us would be living on the streets. So be grateful to the lending institution or your landlord because they have made it possible and you to live in a home or apartment. If you are paying bill for a gas or electricity, think about the heating or cooling you received, the hot shower, and the every appliances you were able to use because of the service. If you are paying a phone or an internet bill, imagine how difficult your life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to to each person individually. Think about how many times you have been able to call family and friends, send and receive emails, or access information instantly through the internet because of your service provider. All of these are remarkable services are at your fingertips. So be grateful for and be grateful that the company trusts you by providing their services before you had to pay for
before you paid for them. So to be grateful for a bill, think about how much you benefit. हमने पैसा दिया पर क्या मिला मुझे? What we see normally that something is going from me. Actually, we should realize that something is coming to me. I am buying something. I am getting a service. They said that if there was no institution who could give you loan, or there was no landlord who would put their place on rent, most of the people would have been living on the street. But because there are loan facilities, because there are rent facilities, people are living safely in the home. So isn't that to be grateful for? Ask, see the people who don't have money for rent, see what they go through, how much they have to listen to the landlord and what they go through, and they are sometimes thrown out. So you should be so grateful that you could pay the rent. You're not, the money is not going. It is put in the right place, in the right use, and therefore it will come back. Same with the electricity. These people are laying so much of cables and all these things without charging a single penny. They put crores of rupees to give you this facility of electricity. And that too after using. You pay after using it. You first use and then pay for it. So you should be so grateful to this company also and to the money you are paying. You have to understand that because if they were not there, if you didn't have these services, you didn't have this company, you would be staying without electricity. Who would put all this money? There are some entrepreneur, they first put the money and then charge you. So we have to be so grateful. There are people like that. They think so much. Even though they are doing for their earning, you have to understand what service they are providing and what are the benefits we are getting. Always what we do, we look at others' profit. See what are we getting. Never bother about what other person getting. This is because it is about his entrepreneurship, his effort. What we are getting is because of our effort. So we should always look at what we are getting and be very grateful. Very, very grateful. Yes, sir.
Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic word thank you paid on every bill as I paid it, and I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I would still use gratitude magical power, and you would instead write across the bill thank you for the money. When when I had the money to pay it, I would add thank you paid. Today, you are going to do the same. Take any currently unpaid bill you have and use gratitude magical power by writing across them, thank you for the money, and feel grateful for having the money to pay the bills, whether you have it or not. If you receive and pay most of your bill online, then when you receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email and write it in the subject line in capital bold letters. Thank you for the money. Next.
Yes. ये भी लो. Next five. Then bill.
Next, find 10 bills you have paid in the past and write across the front of each one of the magic word thank you paid. As you write on each bill paid, feel as grateful as you possibly can that you had the money to pay the bill. The more grateful you are, the more grateful you can
You can harness.
harness for the bill you have paid, the more money you will
You will
magically magnetize.
magically magnetize to you. Yes. तो पहले तो आपको क्या है ना, आज तूने बिल निकालने हैं, जो भी पेड कर लिया उसको लिखना थैंक यू पेड. और नए बिल जो आते हैं, वॉट एवर बिल यू रिसीव, एंड सपोज इफ यू डोंट हैव मनी राइट नाउ, money is going to come, right? Thank you for the money. This means that money is going to come and I'm going to pay. Once you receive the money and you pay it, right thereafter, thank you paid. So write on each and every bill. Thank you are going to be the same. उसमें कोई फर्क नहीं आएगा. But when you write it, जब लिखते हो, you give that respect to the money and the service that you receive. You put that your heart out. And now, if you have the bills, old bills, do it today. Find out and write on them, thank you paid, and whatever bill are unpaid, right? Thank you for the money. And be grateful that money will be coming. Money is on the way, and they're coming to you. So never feel that I don't have money. Don't feel lack. Always be in abundance. Money will come. When I use this service and money, it will come after some time, and it will be paid. So whatever, and if you receive bill online, forward that bill to yourself and write in the subject in a bold letter, thank you for the money. And once you're paid, write thank you paid also. Take the printout, write paid, and put in the file. So now you have to find 10 bills. Today it is your sort of exercise. You have to find 10 old bills and write on them, thank you paid. And henceforth, every bill, every small bill you receive, always write thank you paid or thank you for the money, depending upon if paid or not. Okay? Yes, ma'am. From this way forward, from the top.
From this day forward, you could make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you have received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic word, thank you paid. And if you don't have the money to pay a bill, use gratitude magical power and write, thank you for the money, and feel as if you are saying thank you because you have the money to pay the bill. Feeling
Yes,
grateful.
you are writing thank you because you feel that you have the money to pay.
Feeling grateful for the money you have paid out guarantees you will receive more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. So when you pay money out, the money always returns to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes hundredfolds. The abundance you receive back depends on how much money you give, but how the abundance you receive back depends
Uh,
not on how much money you
what
give, but
money you
on how
paid,
much gratitude you give.
how
You
much
will
gratitude?
have so much gratitude when you pay a bill of $50 that you could receive back hundreds of dollars.
Back $100. Okay. So आज से आप क्या करोगे from this state पे? You make it a regular practice to write on the bill. Thank you paid or thank you for the money. Whatever is the condition. And if you don't have money, you write thank you for the money, right? So feeling gratitude. See, now this money you are going to attract back. Why you are going to attract back? Because when you paid, you were happy. You are not upset. And money will come to the person who are happy. If the if you have great environment in your house, if you have a loved, you have good loving family, if there is all calm and peaceful in your house, you attract more money. So money will also come where there is a good space, where there is a silence, there is a calmness, there is peace. So when you're giving money and there is when you are being grateful means you are giving it very peaceful. There is peace within you. You are happy. आपको दुख नहीं है. You are not feeling pain, but you are happy that you have received something good from it. Therefore, you will attract more. Now, attracting money doesn't depend on how much you paid. It always depends on how deeply you were grateful. How much gratitude you give. How much means not number wise. How deeply you were grateful. Did you really feel it? Did you really think that you were grateful? So feeling gratitude for money you have paid out, guaranteed you will receive. It could be 1 to 10, 10 to 100, whatever. So if you give $50, you can receive $100. Depending upon how grateful you are, how happy you are while paying. आप जब दिल से देते हो ना तो उसको भी दुआ मिलती है और आपको भी वापस मिलता है. It runs both the way. Yes, ma'am. Magic practice.
Yeah. The magic practice number 9, the money magnet. First and last are always same. First one, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you. And
ये
feel
रोज का है, ये अपना
as,
डेली का है.
pardon sir?
This is a daily exercise. We are repeating every day.
Yeah, first and last are always the same.
Always.
Yeah, second and third, your new one. First one is count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number two, take any current unpaid bill you have, use gratitude magical power, and write across each one. Thank you for the money. Feel grateful for the money. uh, Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Third, take 10 bill you have paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them the magical word thank you paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Last, before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic word thank you for the best thing that has happened during the day. Thank you so
So,
much.
so the first and last are the regular. We always do. First we do to have a great start, and last one we do to have a great deep sleep and a good dreams, so that when we wake up fresh. But the second third is about today's exercise. Check out your current unpaid bills and write on them thank you for the money, as if the money is going to come. The belief is always about being in abundance. It's all right, nothing to worry. And take the 10 old bills which you have paid, right? Thank you paid. Why we write thank you paid? So we are giving the respect for the service that we have received, for the goods we have received. So we are giving that respect. Why do we give respect? Because when you give respect, you get more. Whenever you give respect, you get more. Therefore, being respectful to the money, assure that you get much more. And it's a very simple thing if you understand. Okay, when you are in gratitude for the money you spend or money you're earning or whatever in way, whenever you discount, always be in gratitude. And especially when you're paying, give lots of blessing because the money you are paying to somebody who is receiving that money, he should also feel that blessings from you. And send blessings to everybody, whoever were involved in that thing. Like a grocery. Some farmer must have sown the seed, cut the harvest. Somebody must have took it to market. Somebody transported from market to your this shop or whatever. And from there you got it. So you should bless all the people. Whoever were there in this chain should be blessed by you. These blessings go long and it will tie a golden thread to that money so that money will come back to you. What you say, the way you feel will tie. Why they say when you write, first one is writing 10 blessings every day and ask why. Why they ask why? So that your feelings will come out. When you write why you are grateful, you start emoting. तो आपका इमोशंस बाहर आते हैं. Same way when you write thank you paid or thank you for money, the emotions are great. There is nothing that there is no suffering inside. You're not blaming anybody, you're not feeling bad. You're rather saying thank you. Okay, Pallavi. Rather you're saying thank you to everybody. Thank you for what you have spent. Thank you for the money, giving money. So giving becomes the action of receiving. When you're thankful, when you're feeling good, जब आप खुश हो, so you receive more. You are in a receiving position because you have sent it with a grace. You have paid money with grace, with blessings. That will attract money back to you. So you can come 1-fold, 2-fold, 3-fold, 100-fold, depending on how much you are putting in. Okay. Yes, sir. तो आज का तो चैप्टर खत्म हो गया, but टाइम बाकी है, बहुत टाइम बाकी है. So anybody would like to say something or share? हमारे यहाँ लोग बुजुर्ग बोलते हैं, जब भी पैसा दो ना, वो बात का डोनेशन का. Whenever you pay money with right hand, even left hand you don't know. So give it the grace. You have given it, bus. There should be no complaint. Why I give? Even the left hand you don't know. So it's an idiom, sort of. That means that you should be very grateful while giving. You should be grateful that somebody is there to receive it. Okay. अभी कोई सवाल है किसी का?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good morning. I just wanted to thank you for taking out your precious time and sharing this with absolutely no expectation back. Truly grateful for this experience. I've never experienced something like
No, भावना जी, I expect love from you. आप मुझे प्यार दीजिए. That's all.
It is
Chalo, I got so many sisters and brothers here now.
flowing without you asking also, because it's flowing
Thank
with
you,
true
thank you.
gratitude. Thank you.
I do it because I love, joining with people. And I get lot back. भावना आपको लगता है? आपको
True.
जो दुआ मिलती है ना, बहुत है, बड़ी बात है वो.
True, true.
So that's enough.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
आप
you.
लोग आते हो, बहुत अच्छा लगता है मेरे को. People come. I will ask भावना, आप और सब लोग को और आदमी को जोड़ी इसमें.
Yes.
प्लीज, उनका भला होगा. भावना जी,
Correct.
आप जिसको जोड़ोगे ना, उसका भला का. They will remember you.
Yes.
Okay. जोड़ी अच्छी बात है. अच्छी शुरुआत कर रहे हैं हम लोग. पीस फैला रहे हैं. अभी इस दुनिया में ये बहुत जरूरी है. It is very much needed now. People are so stressed nowadays, so jealous sometimes, so frustrated
Correct.
and depressed. We need all this
Correct.
because life is Bhavna. Life is very simple, but we make it complicated. भावना जी, आप मेरे को कभी ऐसा बोलो, अरे क्या तू बेकार बोला, आज बात क्या मजा नहीं. तो आई विल either take it positively कि नहीं, something I must have missed, और मैंने कुछ बात करने में गलत किया है, मुझे सीखना पड़ेगा. That could be a good response. And second is, what is Bhavna talking? यार मैं रोज बात करता हूँ, मेरे को अक्कल नहीं क्या? So these are two things. If we start responding, if people start learning to respond, this life will be much better. इतनी सिंपल लाइफ हो जाएगी कि किसने बोला उसका भी कोई अर्थ होगा ना. When भावना says something, so she meant it. उसको मेरे से क्या दुश्मनी है? और समझे ना. और माँ का ना, खास करके जब हमारा किसी दुश्मनी होता है ना, वो आदमी दिल से थैंक यू भी बोलेगा ना, हमको लगे ये बदमाशी कर रहा है, ये कुछ छुपा रहा है. So we make it very complicated. सिंपल चीज में हम ढूंढते हैं, फालतू में अर्थ निकाल देते हैं. So thank you, Bhavna. Thank you very much. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
I am paid for. Don't worry. I am paid for totally.
Yeah. It's all about each one's perspective, and like you said, it is just one sees it black, one sees it white. One sees it white. It's about how we see things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
And we have a choice to see it. And
Yeah.
if we have a person who wakes that up within us, suddenly we start seeing the same thing very differently. That same bill could be looked at with so much of frustration and pain that you want to just hide it.
Pain.
But that same way, when you write the words that you brought out today, it changes the whole feeling towards that. And like you said, when there is peace within, you attract abundance.
Moment.
Thank
So
you.
when you're peace, only then you can be hopeful, right?
Correct.
अच्छा, इन्होंने मस्त लिखा, नरेंद्र जी ने. Reading was done by Pallavi Agarwal. She is a CA from Lucknow. She is a regular practice of gratitude and co-author. हम लोग ने एक लिखी एक पुस्तक, MPG, Magical Practice of Gratitude. ये मेरा वो लिखा है ऊपर, वो वही है.
Okay.
तो ये बुक में she was a co-author and she is read today, and she read very beautiful.
Yes, very beautiful. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Balaji. Thank you, everybody. ठीक है, आज जल्दी खत्म हो गया. कोई है प्रश्न तो पूछिए. एंड भावना जी, मैं तो बोलता हूँ, आदमी को लाइफ में बिकॉज हर एक के आदमी का लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ छोटे मोटे इश्यू आते हैं, उसको बड़ा मत करना। बस मैं यही समझा रहा था सबको, डोंट मेक इट बिग, ट्राई टू रिजॉल्व इट, डोंट ट्राई टू make it complex by not speaking to the person and feeling bad. We should, you know what we should do, Mawla, if you have said something to me and I felt bad, I should come to you and ask you, why did you say?
Correct.
Instead of telling others, भावना को अक्कल नहीं, वो कुछ भी बोलती है, क्या करती है, समझती है अपने आप को, and all these things, I should better come to you and ask you, what do you mean? Why do you say that? How can I do it better?
Correct.
तो रिजल्ट होता है।
True. True.
ओके
Sir,
भैया,
I
थैंक यू
want to
थैंक यू
add,
एवरीबॉडी। यस नरेंद्र जी।
वो मैंने इसलिए लिखा था कि आरती ने पूछा था कि who had done the reading,
ओके ओके
तो इसलिए मैंने लिखा था कि पल्लवी हमारी को आपके
हाँ लिखा है,
आपका सर वॉलपेपर भी जो है ना, मैजिकल प्रैक्टिस ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड जो बुक है वो दिखाई दे रहा
उसका
है।
ही है, हाँ वही है ना।
तो हाँ, तो regarding what Bhavna said, I mean, I am really happy that people are, able to understand what is going around in these sessions. And the main lesson which we are sharing here is that, the change of our mindset from lack to abundance. That is the main message which the practices of gratitude
यस
gives us. That if we, and very rightly said by Bhavna, that, it's the change in perspective, how we see the things after. तभी तो हम सब बोलते हैं ना कि प्री ग्रेटिट्यूड एंड पोस्ट ग्रेटिट्यूड. सी, ग्रेटिट्यूड इज नथिंग न्यू. When we were born, in India, in Indian families, the lesson of gratitude starts from the day one. So
यस
now it has been put into words and lessons and books and all these theories. The facts have been always there, since ancient times it has been there. When we go further in this book, we'll read that how the ancient Egyptians also used to practice, or in ancient Greece and I mean all the ancient civilizations.
ऑल द
Gratitude was practiced, since ancient times. But now it has become more, why it has become more necessary to study it, in a formal way, that people are forgetting the lesson, and people are becoming, I would say, self-obsessed, or I'm struggling to find the right term, but you'll understand that, लोग जो है, वो इतना अपने आप में खो गए हैं दैट सामने वाले को कैसे थैंकफुल होना है, या ईश्वर की दी हुई चीजों के लिए कैसे थैंकफुल होना है, वो भूलते जा रहे थे. एंड व्हेन यू स्टार्ट फॉरगेटिंग दोस थिंग्स,
हम लोग बहुत सेल्फिश हो गए, हम लोग बहुत
हाँ,
सेल्फिश हो गए।
so yeah, that is the word. So it's very important to formally have some formal revision of these lessons, and that is why we are sitting here. And very I mean, rightly put by Bhavna. Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you very much.
और सबसे बड़ी बात आपने बोली नरेंद्र, उससे नरेंद्र जी मेरे को कुछ जानना है अभी। जब हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वापर ही रहे हैं, वी आर यूजिंग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, वी आर ब्रिंगिंग ग्रोसरी, वी आर ईटिंग फूड, जब हम ये कर ही रहे हैं, तो उसमें जो मजा आ रहा है, व्हाई नॉट पुट इट व्हाइल पेइंग इन मनी टू देम। जब हम पैसा दे रहे हैं, तो वो जो हमारा जो संतोष है, जो फीलिंग है, वो जब यूज करते हैं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी या जो एसी चलाते हैं, उसका जो फायदा होता है या जो सुकून मिलता है हमको, वही सुकून हम डालते पेमेंट में। जब
बिल्कुल,
यूज
बिल्कुल,
करना ही
बिल्कुल।
है, पैसा
हाँ।
भरना ही है, तो क्यों नहीं
हाँ।
दिल से, प्यार से।
सर, मैं तो
And love is a
हमेशा,
perfect bond, love is a perfect
सर,
bond.
हाँ हाँ
हाँ,
बिल्कुल,
बोलिए, बोलिए।
मैं हमेशा कोरिलेट करता हूँ सर, कि छोटी छोटी चीजें जो, मैं हमेशा ऑटो वाले का बहुत एग्जांपल देता हूँ, एंड डे टू डे चीजों में हमारे घर में जो मेड्स आती हैं, उसका एग्जांपल मैं बहुत ज्यादा देता हूँ कि व्हाट आर दे आस्किंग फॉर, just minimal amounts, and what are they giving you in return if you think of that. हम उनको बुलाते इसीलिए ना सर, कि हम जो काम हम अपने हाथ से नहीं कर सकते हैं, हम
Yes.
उसी के लिए तो उसकी हेल्प लेते हैं ना सर. So isn't it such a big matter of being grateful? That is
Yeah,
what.
हाँ. और नरेंद्र जी, सबसे बड़ी बात है, हमारे घर पे हम अपने बच्चों को बोले, एक बार बोले 5 मिनट, पर जो नौकर काम करता है उसको एक एक्स्ट्रा काम मिले तो वो फटाक से करेगा, आप माफ करना, दे ऑलरेडी रेडी टू डू. तो इतना दिल से करते हैं, लगभग जो भी काम करता है अपने यहाँ, वो इतना दिल से करता है, इतना प्यार देता है, तो हम उसको क्या दे रहे, पीनट्स.
Because all they
Sir?
want is a little respect, and
Yes.
you just give them that, and no amount of money can
Buy that.
match that. It's all they want is that respect, and gratitude from them starts flowing towards you.
एंड
And I'll tell you, and what are they
नरेंद्र जी बोला
asking?
कि ऑल सिविलाइजेशन एंड रिलीजन आर टीचिंग यू ग्रेटिट्यूड. हर एक सिविलाइजेशन और रिलीजन में ये बताया गया है. इट इज वेरी कॉमन थिंग. नरेंद्र जी आपको
We
बोल रहे
say
थे.
the word shukr, shukrana. It's always been
shukran.
part of our journey.
Yes.
I always remembered my grandparents always saying shukr, shukrana. It was
Yeah.
always, everything was ended with that word. And we started
Absolutely.
using thank you, in English. And
Yeah.
then the thank you got totally lost out of context because it's just used without
Yeah.
even realizing,
विदाउट रियलाइजिंग, बस ऐसे ही
Absolutely,
बोलते,
absolutely.
फटाक से बोल देते.
Yeah, that's why the joining of hands in
So
our
gratitude should not be word, but should be feeling, the
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
that's why in our Indian customs and cultures, just the joining of hands, bowing yourself a little down,
Yes.
bending and taking their blessings is all about it's breaking that ego and bringing gratitude.
भावना जी, एक
Absolutely.
बात और बोलता हूँ
Very
आपको,
rightly.
मैं नरेंद्र जी, मैं एकदम एथिस्ट, मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि मैं एथिस्ट हो गया, वो हूँ या बहुत रिलीजियस भी नहीं हूँ, बट अचानक मैंने शुरू किया कि मेरे को रोज मंदिर जाना है. तो मेरा ड्राइवर ने एक बार पूछा, तो व्हाट इज हैपन. मतलब मैं देखा हूँ कि इस मंदिर में एक मूर्ति है, जब मैं नमता हूँ मेरे में हम्बलनेस आती है, मेरा ईगो निकल, एंड आई कैन सी गॉड इन दैट मूर्ति. पत्थर की मूर्ति है, पर उसमें भगवान तो मैं भरता हूँ ना, भगवान तो मेरे अंदर है, तो वो मैं दिखता हूँ. तो व्हेन आई बो डाउन, दैट हम्बलनेस कम्स आउट, तो ईगो अपना नीचे आ जाता है.
And then
And it is very
gratitude
important.
can flow. Only if the ego breaks can gratitude flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we are blaming everybody or everything else for our state.
हमारा
And that's
तकलीफ क्या
behavior.
भावना जी, हम करेंगे अच्छा तो हम बोलते हैं हमने किया है, बुरा होगा तो किसी और को डालते हैं.
Correct.
चाहे
True.
भगवान ही क्यों नहीं हो.
Only when ego takes a back seat is when we are able to
Then you
truly
realize,
break,
yes.
yeah, and take
Then you are
responsibility.
true yourself.
Correct.
When
Lovely.
you put your ego on a background, you are true self.
Yes. True. Thank you.
चलो अच्छा हो, बस अच्छा बात हुआ. आरती मैडम चुप है हमारी. आरती में है ना? Yes, is there. Okay. She must be
हाँ मैं
working
हूँ
somewhere.
सर,
हाँ, मैंने काम
मैं
हो गया.
हूँ.
Okay, okay. Okay, dear. चलो. Thank you,
थैंक
thank
यू
you, thank you,
थैंक यू.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.